这是一个提高你胆量的频道，建议在晚上观看。准备好了吗？关灯，钻进被子，开始吧。
小女孩。接下来的这个事件发生在半夜时分，一座已关闭商场的美食广场里。一名安保人员从安装在餐饮区上方的一个摄像头中听到了一个小女孩的哭声，然后当一名巡逻人员被叫去查看时，他实际上发现了一个小女孩。然而这个女孩似乎只有他能看见。他问女孩在那里做什么，女孩回答说她在找她的妈妈。他继续和他交谈了一会儿，然后离开那个区域去传达信息。你可以看出他似乎有点紧张，尤其是当他的同事们告诉他当时并没有人在他身边的时候。这确实非常令人毛骨悚然。意外。这是由一名男子拍摄到的，他认为自己可能遭遇了真正的鬼魂。显然他在街上看到了那个小孩，但没有产生任何影响，而且他也没有留意到那个小孩。当他转过身时，完全看不到那个男孩的丝毫踪迹。那么我们该如何解释这一现象呢？精神病院。这段视频是由凯利·洛夫特录制并分享在他自己的频道上。那天，凯利正在探索一座废弃的精神病院，他们准备好了调查设备。起初，在这个古老的地方好好的四处查看了一番，还检查了几条走廊和一些破败不堪的房间。
All the sinks are broken yet again, like I like to say in all of my abandoned. What's that? Whoa. They like pink tiles, don't they? What's in our room? There's another room in here. Shower. I don't like looking behind shower curtains. That just creeps me right out.
过了一会儿，凯利拍摄到走廊尽头有个看起来很奇怪的东西。
Pretty cool, that is. Smells like an hospital in this part, definitely.
.看起来有个幽灵站在那里，然后朝右边走进了其中一个房间。他称自己当时没注意到任何东西，是在查看录像后才看到了这个幽灵。如果那不是他的任何一位朋友，那么我们在这里看到的究竟还能是什么东西呢？或许是一个真正的鬼魂，也许是生前住在那里的一位病人。
That's pretty cool, that is. Smells like an hospital in this part,
恶魔。 现在我们将跟随视频博主一起踏上他最新的超自然冒险之旅。如果你之前看过我的视频，就会知道他在自己家中也曾遭遇过超自然现象，就像之前所展示的那个例子一样，一个吵闹鬼似乎在他的车库里制造了一些恶作剧。这一次超自然现象似乎达到了高潮，而博主也确实经历了一段极为不寻常的旅程。浴室里传来了某种奇特的声音，引起了他的注意。我推测，这里正是许多过往超自然现象频发的地点。他检查了水槽下面，什么也没有发现。观众认为那实际上可能是一个恶魔，请仔细观察那只手和手臂之间，你会发现它们之间竟然没有连接，这确实令人感到困惑不解。露营。以下内容来自用户西北风的分享，他热衷于户外探险和露营旅行。这一次他在1月的一个寒冷夜晚踏入了克利夫兰的一片森林，路上的一切都被冰层覆盖。他提到那天不知为何感到有些不安，仿佛有什么东西在暗处尾随着他。
I don't know what it is here, but I keep feeling like somebody's watching me, and it's like very strong feeling, like hair on the back of my neck standing up. I don't know why, I'm just spooked. I haven't been saying that, but I've been spooked since I got here. I keep feeling like somebody's watching me. And then seeing that person. I know it's a public park, but still.
夜幕降临，是时候到帐篷里躲避一下了。而就在这里，事情开始朝着极其惊悚的方向发展。
There's somebody. Hang on. I don't know if they can see it or not through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent. They're getting closer. Hang on. Hang on. I don't like this at all. I'm spooked.
Hello? Hello?
在漆黑一片中，山姆听到了一阵令人不安的脚步声正缓缓逼近。他尝试与外面行走的任何不明物体接触，但并没有得到任何回应。紧接着，情况急转直下，变得更加糟糕了。
Alright, I'm getting out of here. We're getting the hell out of here. Hello? What do you want? Say something, I see you. They're just standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! They went over that way. I can't see them now. I know you're there. I see you. Alright, they're moving again. I don't know. I'm getting out of here. We're going. I'll come back for this some other time. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. I'm leaving. Don't follow me. I don't know where to go. I don't know which way to get out of here. I smell right at the edge of the wood line. It's about 150 yards away. Hang on. You see that? I see you! I can see you! Oh, it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. All right, let's get... I don't know if they're like after me or something, or... It's getting bigger. They're coming this way. I'm calling the police!
山姆认为当时现场至少还有另一个人，从安全角度考虑，他不得不立刻逃离，慌乱中丢下了所有装备。次日清晨， 山姆返回露营地，惊讶地发现装备竟然一件未失，这着实有些奇怪。他对于前一晚究竟是谁将他吓得魂飞魄散一无所知，但多数人认为当时他能选择逃离已是万幸。你觉得这其中究竟隐藏着怎样的真相呢？